It was hilarious.
Y'all niggas ready to get rocking?
Yeah, man.
Alright, man. It's been a long ass time. We back in the building. Rise and Grind podcast. I can't even tell you what episode we at. 60, 50.
We at 60 something.
You'll see when we get on there. Your boy Roderick back in the building.
Your boy Chef Hoppy checking in.
Yes, sir. Young Kari is
Lil
back
Baby.
in the building. We are back in the building. It's exciting.
Why you do that? We was gonna rebrand without the little
right? Without the little
Robbie. And who voted we were rebranding?
Oh, my fault.
That nigga said me.
This nigga,
Your tag is snatched.
his drop come with a hoppy drop.
Me, don't worry about it. It's snatched.
I'm definitely getting those drops too, so don't worry about that.
You feel me?
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a very long time, bro.
Since at least February or March, I'll
it's
say.
been 9 months. Yeah, it's been 9 months.
Sheesh, I had a whole baby on there.
Huh?
I haven't.
It wasn't
I
said
have
9
not.
months, so I was
Say
just
we
saying.
team
that.
no baby.
I was just saying, I don't even want you if you got kids.
This year has been absolutely crazy.
It's been a
It's
mess.
a panoramic.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We in a panoramic.
I don't have time for this because it's a panoramic.
Oh God.
What's the other one that nigga said that save
no.
it for David?
They said, "No, I'm not a simp. Your money shrimp." He said, "Save it for David."
I always gotta have you some tricking money.
So the pandemic hit. We stopped podding. We moved. We as y'all can see, we changed location.
New location. You feel me?
That nigga man, you took it.
Oh shit, my fault.
We changed locations.
You know I did that. Yeah, new location.
It's our open coaster and just fucking went for it.
Oh God.
But I'm gonna let everybody go through real quick and explain what's been going on for y'all during the pandemic, man.
Man, surprisingly, like not surprisingly, just because we work for this shit, but it's 2020 has been a great year for me still, regardless of the panoramic and everything like that. So, business and brand been going crazy. Nigga done been on the news 4 or 5 times this year.
Yeah.
Secured 2 LLCs. Investment.
Y'all.
New clients. So, I can't complain. I'm blessed and I appreciate God for the position that he put me in to, still thrive through this junk.
For sure. Kari.
Man, so
That boy done had 5 promotions, ain't it?
Holy shit, not me. This nigga own the company.
Chill out, not too much. But nah, bro, it's been a blessed year for myself too. I didn't really slow down with the pandemic. Luckily, I was able to keep my little position the whole time. I've been working from home since March. I've been at home for 9 months, bro. Been working from this mug for 9 months, and
damn,
it's gonna be a whole nother 9 months.
I was gonna say you still got.
Yeah, I'm never going back at this point.
Good. I mean, I know you enjoy working from home and shit.
Yeah, now I do. At first, it was kind of weird. Cause it's crazy. I could have been working from home before the pandemic, but
I didn't have that option.
I just was like, nah, bro, I'd rather just go to work. But now I'm like, nah, I never want to go back.
Right,
like, I'll be chilling. But yeah, it's been a good year, man. I've been able to. What really helped me out is slow things down. I got to spend a lot of time with my family and friends, which I always spend a lot of time together during this pandemic. So that helped us just growth. You know what I'm saying? Realizing what's important. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to the basics.
Right.
And then just going on to the next year. It's up. It's really looking up. I'm blessed,
it's
man.
Up.
I'm very blessed.
Sure.
I would say that. I know a lot of people can't say that. I'm not on this how to brag. It ain't even about that.
No, we on there to brag.
No. Not even down there. But nah, I'm just blessed, bro. It could have been different. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've been all right.
Yeah, man. Speaking of could have been different, my year was. Now I will say, regardless of anything, this has probably been one of the best years of my entire life. I think I told people I've seen more bread come, whether it was an exchange of it coming through and leaving or me just getting bread. I've seen more bread come through my hands than any other year I've ever seen it come through in my entire life.
Most definitely.
Like Hoppy said, I locked down an LLC.
Yes, sir.
And I know people have seen me talking about it on the pod before. It was in planning. But yeah, locked that down. The pandemic hit. I was fortunate enough to still have positions where I was. I even left that willingly and copped another position.
God. Ain't that something?
Oh God.
Options.
He said, I don't need it.
I mean, here, y'all take your job back.
Oh God. Fuck them.
Oh God.
And in June, my sister got COVID. God willing, she fully recovered. You know, we really, that y'all skipped over too. We really went on a fucking run this summer.
Oh yeah,
we went on a no. Y'all are taking this in different ways than I was taking it. You saying this in whole different ways.
I know what you said.
I mean, like we were balling out.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah. We went fucking insane this summer.
Crazy.
Holy shit!
I asked Corey. I said, bro, why do we have a kickback the week before my birthday?
And then the week after your birthday. Oh man!
During the pandemic.
During the panoramic.
Oops.
Fast forward, we always taking trips out of town and shit.
Facts.
What was it? October. I got COVID myself.
November.
Yeah, end of October and November. Yeah, it was the beginning of November. Mm-hmm. It was different, you know. This shit felt like a super flu. That shit felt like a hyped up flu.
That boy got that thing a superhero name.
Oh God,
super flu.
the China flu. The China virus. But you know, some people asymptomatic. Some people like unfortunately pass away or in real bad positions. I was lucky to still have the mild, moderate form of it. But even that, that shit is. They lived up to the name for me, but made it through.
For sure.
We back rocking.
Yes, sir.
It did change my mindset a little bit, just about staying inside, just being a little safer. But I mean, that's just in my head at this point. Gonna have to break out of that.
In the past.
But that's in the past. That's all over. We back rocking, and we sitting in front of y'all ass today.
Yeah, man. Back on that rise and grind ish.
Sheesh.
Yee.
New location on y'all, man. We ain't gonna tell y'all.
We ain't gonna
New location.
disclose.
Secluded.
New crib, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna flex with Car. Car, you copped the drop this summer, right?
Oh yeah.
Car, you copped the drop?
In May.
First drop of the.
Give me the rag.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot that happened this year, and we don't even really like realize it until you like slow down. Like, yeah, bro.
Right. And think about it.
I was able to get a new car. I'm blessed.
Even having that fucking virus, that didn't define this year. That 2 weeks did not define this year to me at all. This year was fucking
great.
Rocking.
Man, I forgot I signed a deal with Traeger in July.
Shit, yup.
But it's so much shit. Like I haven't even sat down and really just embraced it or thought about it, just because I want to keep moving. And one thing me and Kari was talking about the other day was, like, the end of 2019, we was going crazy, working out, reading books and shit like that. And we was thinking, he was like, I want to get back on it. Like, I want to close out this year like that.
Yeah.
But it was just the understanding. I was like, dog, you know, that's what we needed at that time. Right now, we don't.
Of course, reading is always
going to be essential, but that's not where we are in our lives type shit. Like, sitting down looking at business plans might be what's the best thing for us at this time in our lives. Or
a lot of business plans have been cooked up during this pandemic too.
For sure. So, you know, just looking at different things. So people, I think that's a big thing that people should have learned during this pandemic, is being able to adjust.
Yeah, and even we just speaking from that entrepreneurial standpoint, and I'm gonna keep speaking from that. This year should have taught anyone, whether you are in the 9-to-5 position or you're in the entrepreneurial position or whatever, that you got to find something of your own, because what you have could be stripped.
Taken, especially if you leave it up to somebody else.
And yeah, unless the power's in your hand, it could be taken.
So yeah, we done went crazy.
What's one thing though that y'all take from the year that you just want to like tell the people, or that you just learned about yourself, or what?
What I will, and this is kind of cliche, even though this is vital. I had never picked up so many health tips in my entire life, figured out like, and I know they're promoting it now because of the pandemic, but like whether it's actual pharmaceuticals or it's holistics or it's vitamins or it's the sea moss y'all done put me on. I'm taking elderberry or whatever. Keep your health intact. And that's something that we should have already been on even before the pandemic. And it shouldn't have took a pandemic to get people to want to be healthy. But like my health is my number one priority, regardless of the virus, and I took it way serious this year, and I will be from here on out, regardless of any virus.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, it showed me that I'm built for this. Like,
all right. I didn't know we were going this way.
I was just like, tell you.
Nah, like, cause I've really been locked in this whole pandemic. So, like I said, like I tell y'all guys all the time, I drive 5 hours a day now. Like, same. Just the amount of work and effort that I put into actually building the brand and, you know, staying true to it. As much as whatever may be the case, I don't really flex on social media. It's only on social media because I don't flex on social media.
Cap.
What do I flex?
Bro, he could go.
I really could go crazy.
Yeah, you right.
I only flex if somebody talk crazy, or half the other times it's already on social media, so I just quote the hell. But like, it's still a lot of events and things that I've done that's still just sitting in my phone that I ain't even posted out like that. So just showing that I'm built for it, just staying true to me and everything like that. That's what I'm most appreciative for, because we thought 2020 was good. Nigga, the way 2021 looking, about to go crazy. So
yeah, and I'm affirming that myself. Like, I know people don't like to do the affirmations and speak into existence. No, we affirming 21,
for
like
sure.
2021.
We did that
for sure
for 2020,
and it happened.
Right. I was gonna say, like,
shit. Hey, man,
that's what he was just talking about.
Yeah, Corey. What about you though?
Hold on, Corey. Before you go, one more thing. One thing that I forgot to mention: my mental. Nigga, I started doing the therapy and all that other stuff. My mental is at its.
I was gonna ask even after this, like, cause I mean, even if it was just quick, cause I know where we stand. If everybody's mental health was intact through this entire pandemic.
At first, it wasn't, because mine wasn't at first, because I'm like, you know, I'm still working, so I'm like, damn, everybody had a quarantine, everybody had a break in life except for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I'm out. Like, nigga, it's been days I just broke down crying. Like, damn. I still got to get back up and go to work type shit. It ain't no, let me take a day off, let me take a week off, none of that. So I feel like everybody had the time to sit back, breathe, and process the pandemic, while I'm still running in grocery stores and shit like that, still trying to adjust. So my mental really got better, started going to therapy and all of that other stuff. So that's the other thing that I appreciate the most about this year.
My mental only really took a hit during COVID. Like, now, bro, y'all really don't understand that shit. Like, all right, imagine me, I'm a mama's boy. I know y'all might be too. Yeah. Like, I'm like Martin when I get sick.
Mama.
Bro, and having to go 2 weeks, or like, and your ass is in there in need.
Yeah.
Bro, you be wanting to be around your family. You want to be around your friends, people that care about you, all that shit, bro. You have to go through the whole thing alone. Can't even open your fucking door. So that shit had a hit on me, but you know, it's your boy. So as soon as that shit was over and back rocking, I had to look at me. I'm like, damn, I'm fine.
Alright. Yeah, nigga talk about alright.
That was a fool.
My fault.
Alright, Leroy, you got two.
He said, tell the hood I just tested negative.
Oh God, yeah, y'all saw that shit. I was on the step outside, nigga.
That one was out there like this.
I was outside, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
No. But nah, yeah.
You got two questions on you, Kari.
So the first one, just like what I learned, what I asked y'all, right?
Like what you said, what you take out of this year.
So I kind of touched on it already. Just realizing what's really important, bro. Like family and friends, like relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got close with my people way harder than I ever been. Like this year, my mom and pops, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was always close, but I talk to my mom and dad every single day now.
Right.
And I have, like, since the pandemic started, like, every single day. And it just may be quick. You know, we may just hit each other up. What you do? What you doing? What you do today? All right, Ben. All right, I hit you up tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. So, just realizing that, just, like, my relationships, knowing what I really want to have, like, the people around me.
Right.
That shit was important. And then I would say just mental. I can say, like, sometimes, like, I just feel like I wasn't going hard enough. I feel like at one point, I feel like now I feel like I'm kind of chilling,
right?
But
because
I
you
really
still at
wasn't.
the crib, because you still at the crib, yeah.
So yeah, bro, I had to get out, like taking Gucci for walks. I just had to do different shit I was walking, taking different routes.
Being in here, it'll make you, it'll drive you stir crazy.
Like, I couldn't go to the gym. Nigga, I was working out in the garage. I'm in my room. Like, I'm just trying different shit. I'm running in the lake.
I'm still working out now.
Yeah, I know. I heard you the other day a couple times. Nigga, you now jamming. I'm listening to the music. I'm like, you now jamming.
That was going crazy.
Yeah, but that's really it for me, bro. Just the mental aspect, and then, like I said, just realizing what's more important. It made me think about the Cole song, "I Love Yours." Like, nothing more important. Like, you can have all the bread and whatever you want in life, blah, blah. But, like, if you ain't got nobody around you that really love you, bro, it really don't matter.
Really,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what really, like, brought me this year. I was like, okay, like, I know who I got around me is real.
Yeah.
And, going forward, it's just going to continue to build on it. But what was the other question?
Did your mental stay intact throughout this entire pandemic?
Yeah, so I took a couple hits, you know what I'm saying? I had a loss. I lost my brother this year.
Yeah.
So that was tough. Absolutely tough, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I took a couple hits, bro. Like I said, just thinking, like, damn, I feel like I'm not going as hard as I was a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, of course. But
that's when we had that.
That's actually a good, not a good mindset, but like a reminder or even a self-knock. That puts you right back in place.
No, for real. Especially me, bro, because I feel like I'm like a really strong mental person. Like, I always feel like that. So, like, I mean, but I'm not perfect. So it was something like, for some people, you know, you might have that feeling and it might throw you into a downward spiral.
Yeah.
With me, bro, it's just like, it took me just realizing, like, okay, like, what can I do differently? Like, what am I not doing? And just realizing, you know what I'm saying? And just getting back to the basics, like I said earlier. So
I'm kind of like that. I have like, we ain't got to stay on a whole mental health kick. Like, I feel weird, but very fortunate throughout my entire 23 years. I've never experienced like a depression or anything like that. Never in my life.
Yeah.
Nah, I have. So I still deal
Not
with.
to say it won't happen, of course.
I still deal with depression type shit sometimes, but just going to therapy and everything, kind of.
I'm about to start therapy. Yeah. Like through like an insurance plan.
My people take insurance too, so let me know.
Yeah. So I never deal with depression either, but
I hold a lot in. I just I don't even realize until I have conversations. But like, nigga, am I about to cry?
Right.
Nah, facts.
That's what it be. It be them talks. You be like, shit, but then you hit with so many emotions. Then that's the only one that's really you can express without controlling it.
You about to say something, Corey?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I went through a period. Y'all remember when I was like super stressed out and I was losing my hair and shit?
Yeah.
So, like, nigga, I went through that, but like, I've never been, I wouldn't say just like depressed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been in some moments.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And we human, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
of course, and we're not downing anybody that's been
through
it.
I'm glad we could talk about it because like, it's real. Nigga. Like,
a lot of niggas don't talk about that shit either.
Yeah, but like we boys, so like, we talk about it. It may seem like everything perfect, like, no, nigga. Like, nigga, I have bad days.
Right. My IG make you think I'm perfect.
Like, people think I'm living lavish, bro.
Like,
not
that we're not, but I'm talking about in the mental space.
Like, we have bad days, bro. Trust me. But that's why I say it's important to have people around you, or it's important to just know yourself. Like, know what you need. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to social media looking for like shit to make you happy.
That's only gonna fuck you up more, man.
Because you really not gonna be. It's not a tangible thing. And find something tangible that you can grasp.
And even if you get something off of that, it's leading you down the wrong path of dependency toward that.
Right. Because social media always gonna be there.
Right. On me.
And that's what's gonna be your run back thing. But another thing, just to say, before we switch up or whatever, I just felt like we were blessed to have our group that we have.
For sure.
Like, I think we all are confident and headstrong in what we want in life and where we are, and do great at supporting each other. So, you know, I just felt like a lot of people didn't have that through all of this. So all their friends, the group of friends that's used to going to the club every week or whatever may be
when
the
all
case.
that shit shut down.
When all that shut down, where was it? Right.
Yeah,
so they couldn't have like conversations like these or sit down and have business talks of what's the move after the pandemic or, you know, everything like that, or just say, you know, this how I'm feeling, this how I'm rocking, or like Corey, for your brother's birthday, we was at the spot with you type stuff. Like, everybody don't got that type of support.
That was a good time too.
Right.
That was, and for that to be like a celebration of life, that was incredible.
Yeah. So, you know, I just wanted to say, you know, I appreciate y'all type shit.
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all. On a different tip, bringing it into music, that's kind of weird that I got this off of this, though. But what you were saying about having friends in the club and not having them no more, I honestly think have y'all realized that the real in hip hop is back? Like the gravitating towards more what's real than just the party music. Since the club's been damn near non-existent unless you in ATL or Houston. And y'all are fucking insane in fucking ATL in Houston.
Oh, for still teeing up out that joint.
Did y'all see that YB concert last night?
Yes, bro.
Holy fucking shit. Somebody got it.
Bro, everybody got it.
He sold out a fucking arena or some shit. Not an arena, but like a whole club.
Like, bro, it's like you know how people be jumping into the crowd and stuff like that.
He was crowd surfing.
He was crowd surfing and everything, bro.
This nigga has 6 children.
That's how many people, and that's how many people are there. Like, it ain't even spaced out to where this nigga might fall on the ground.
Nah, it was club rock.
Right.
Everybody rocking.
So I don't know, bro.
But yeah, Houston still popping for sure. What's calling him was just at the strip club, Baby, and James Harden.
Hell yeah, I've been seeing Benny out every fucking night. Like, didn't you just get shot, Benny?
But I think with Baby and them is different. I mean, granted, you got a lot of close friends and people that's gonna bring a plus one. Mm-hmm. But Baby probably shut down the club type stuff.
Yeah,
for sure. No, I mean, but ATL they
don't care, boy. They got the vaccine.
They governor carried that same thing that Trump basically says. This like if we don't test, nobody will have COVID.
What?
I swear to God. And they have a no mask man. Like they don't have a mandate on masks, so you don't have to wear masks at ATL.
Oh no, y'all got it.
Nah, but Greg Abbey, you're stupid. But let's keep going. Y'all ready to actually get into the fucking music?
Yeah, let's get it, man. Let's go with the tracks. The tracks that just dropped.
Y'all want to go? Well, we can go Juice WRLD first because I know we'll probably dive deeper on Lil Baby. Yeah. But Juice WRLD and Benny Blanco. Well, Benny Blanco dropped the track. Mm-hmm. Nobody liked what I just did.
First thoughts.
They said Benny Blanco dropped the track, bro. You stupid, bro.
I said,
I'm all love, and I love the track. I feel like we just playing Juice WRLD for the bread at this point.
Man, they do that for everybody that die.
Hell yeah, I'm sick of seeing Asian doll.
Bro, she's really trying to run up a bag of
King Von. You saw the snippet for that new song that's literally King Von?
I would say
in the studio.
I was like, she snapped on it, but he snapped on it.
She snapped via him.
I would say he probably wrote it.
That was like in the comments. It was like she even acted like her. She got all the mannerisms, everything. Right. It was like
y'all see, she got. I think. Did she get a tat of him?
Yeah, it's on her hand.
It's on her hand.
Yeah.
Bro, like imagine introducing yourself to somebody.
Nah, she Queen Von forever now.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It'd be a little weird thinking about the future.
Like, bro,
it's a little weird.
Like, it hurt right now, but like when it's time to move on for the next relationship,
probably hurt forever for someone like that. But you know,
but I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying,
you move on.
You move on, type stuff. Yeah. Life's still going, and if I'm your man, I got to look at it. And, I mean, you know, respect. But
I was about to say, in that instance, you might have to understand.
I get it when it's
were
like
they together long.
I'm gonna compare it.
They weren't together when he passed. No,
I'm gonna compare it. So like that was like a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, and like I said, we don't know. We don't know nobody's business. We don't know what they went through. Blah blah blah. So of course they probably had a strong relationship. I get it. I understand. But I'm gonna compare it to Nip and Lauren. Yeah. So that's a whole different thing. It's a marriage, children, you know what I'm saying, things like that. So I can understand her tattoo. Still, it worked the same way. Eventually, you don't have to move on. Eventually, you might have somebody else in your life. So either way, it's still weird. And of course, that's
none of our business when they do move on. Like that.
Of course. I'm not even gonna care.
It's still weird though. Right. I get you on both sides. Like, cause if I ran into somebody and she had a tattoo, I'ma ask, I'm gonna know, blah blah blah. So it's weird.
This my ex nigga.
Oh yeah, the streets is gonna go up in a fucking rampage when they finally see Lauren out. Hit that for me real quick.
On me.
Even though she deserves, she deserves everything.
Business. Yeah, I ain't even tripping now. At first, when they first, cause you remember Kodak had something to say.
I was pissed.
So like. It was a lot of tension around it, but like now at this point, it's still gonna make headlines. But like, it's really not. Who cares?
Yeah, I was just pissed because Kodak was being mad disrespectful.
Yeah, he was acting a fool,
and that's just his nature. I don't even think he knew he was being.
Nah, I think Kodak know.
He apologized just this year on like an Instagram post.
Like Jack Boy, get off this nigga Instagram.
Sniper game
on me.
But I don't know where I guess we start talking about falling from Juice WRLD. But the track, did y'all hear the track?
Yeah, it's straight.
I thought you were about to say we was just playing it, but that would have negated me saying, "Did y'all hear?" That's like,
right.
Shut up.
That's why I let it skate. I was like, I'm gonna look out for it. I was trying to find out. I was trying to do a little transition. Like, I looked out for it.
This nigga ruining my shit.
These niggas know we do pre-production.
There wasn't no pre-production.
Nah, but it's straight, bro. Like, it's not something that's spinning all the time or anything like that. If I see it pop up, then I might click on it. But it ain't no just, hey, I gotta hear that Benny Blanco and Juice WRLD.
Are you about to say something, Corey?
Go ahead. I got you.
I'm tired of hearing Juice WRLD now. I'm not tired of hearing Juice WRLD because I'll spin Death Race to a full Death Race for Love. My fault. I almost mixed this nigga shit with Pop Smoke's out.
Hey, look, I'm like, damn, bro.
It's like
in the stars.
Death Race to a full moon. Lex Brown. But I'll spin all of his projects like pre passing to the day I die. Like, I love Juice WRLD. He's still on my top 10 most listened artists of even 2020, and I don't even listen to his new album.
Thanks.
But yeah, it's just like I feel like they're not dramatizing, but they're going for the Juice WRLD. Like, oh shit, it's a Juice WRLD song. Oh my God, Juice WRLD dropped the track. We get it. Like, you just trying to run up your numbers. Yeah,
like,
I know what this is.
I think all the features that people do after somebody, like, if they have it sitting in the vault or something.
Unless you were one of his partners. Like, if a tribute record comes out with Juice WRLD, I understand. Or
I think they should just dump all the music. Like, just
let it just let it drop all at once.
Let it drop. Yeah, just drop it, bro.
I thought you were saying just throw it all away.
Nah. You paid for that.
We need to hear that.
Yeah,
bro. You paid for that.
I mean, like, they should. I don't. It's also a little crazy just because it's an industry and it's about money. But if they just did like a album that goes, the tribute, all the funds go to his people or whatever. And all the artists just make an album of that person with the features and stuff that they got going. Listen to it, and then we over it. Don't do like surprise pop-ups. You got Nip on your album. All of a sudden, you got Juice on your album.
I'll be like, damn, how did you get a Nipsey verse?
Like, how long have you been holding this? Right? Like, like damn, Lil Tootsie.
Bro, said Lil Tootsie.
But nah, the song for me though, it was cool. So this really, we just heard it again. It was really only my second time hearing it.
Right, mine too.
I played it once when it first dropped. But
yeah,
I played it once like 30 minutes ago, and then another like 20.
But I liked it better this time around. When I heard it, I ain't gonna lie, it sounded better from the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to listen to it again to really like know how I feel. But I mean, I kind of agree with the releasing music. Like, I think when it's just singles like this, when it's actually not a part of I don't know if this is a part of an album or not, but I'm okay.
There may not be no leading single of no album.
No, probably not a leading single, but this is Benny Blanco will probably throw it on his album.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm okay with that. If it's already something that's like was for an album, like with the whole Big Sean situation, you already know that was been planned way before all that even happened. Because even the little thing at the end of the song. Mm-hmm. It's a recording of Nipsey talking about, I'm about to start working with Big Sean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when it's something like that, I can respect that. But if it's just a single, like, you just throwing it out there just to have...
They just had his vocals, and now they throwing a whole track together.
That's trash, yeah. You could tell when somebody, like, when he didn't actually have a verse for a song, and it's just like you said, just like a hook.
Like, who did that?
So I hated Circles by Mac Miller. Not hated, but, like, I can't jack that.
Yeah, because that was just it wasn't complete.
At all.
And they
DJ
just put it
Mustard.
together.
That little track he got with Nip, and it's just like the hook.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, we put this together.
Yeah, could have let that one go.
They boy just started grabbing snippets from videos. I'm like, bro,
I don't like that.
Yeah, all he had was the hook. I agree. The hook was fire though.
Bumping,
but
you
gotta
then
just let that one go. Or just throw somebody else.
Yeah, like featuring.
Yeah, just let him have the hook.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my stance.
Yeah.
Do I have anything else on Juice WRLD? No, he said life is good. So we can go into Lil Baby.
Now, Lil Baby life good for real.
Man.
These tracks are crazy.
And since we've been gone all 2020, we can really talk about what a fucking year Lil Baby's had.
And this is on one of my I told y'all
so
segments.
He said he's going to talk his shit.
I told you.
Talk your shit then.
It's really towards you.
I know.
Yeah. So, we...
It's because before this, let me get my shot before you talk your shit. Don't lie to me and tell me that we knew this was gonna be the case when Street Gossip dropped. And the only other thing is, I was waiting on Lil Baby to make that separation from Gunna.
Yeah, and at the time we was waiting on that separation, I told y'all Lil Baby was gonna be harder than Gunna
for sure. I said I didn't disagree
you
with you.
Disagree with that one. But yeah, I'm loving how he's taking control over his craft. You know, he's not really just playing games, but like he really snapping on everything. We haven't heard Lil Baby
priority at QC Records.
Yeah, he is QC Records.
Yeah, he is the priority.
So I don't. Like I said, he carrying the team. He's snapping on everything. He went on a Lil Wayne style run with these features for the past, 4 or 5 months.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying the style.
You did it. You just did it though.
No, like for that generation, Lil Wayne is still the greatest. It still doesn't equate.
Absolutely not.
It still doesn't equate to Lil Wayne.
But I see what just the closest thing to it, besides of course maybe Drake. Yeah.
But the features, like he was on everybody project for like 8 weeks straight. It wasn't nobody that dropped. They didn't have a Lil Baby feature.
And it's not no bullshit features. Like he's snapping every single one.
Yep. So, but I was telling you guys pre-production that everybody in On Me are ping ponging the first spots on the Billboard, like number 1 on the Billboard. Everybody was
Apple,
on it.
Right?
Apple, Apple. Everybody was on it, and then
he's gonna have a number
On
1 track.
Me just switched. So
besides, Body is gonna. We're gonna get to that later, but yeah, Body ain't coming off that number 1 spot. But
right, that shit. Well, anyways, but yeah, so though, Lil Baby doing his thing, and both the tracks hard. I think everybody harder than On Me, or they have their specific spots. Like On Me might be the radio hit, but everybody is going crazy.
Both of them are hard as hell to me. I honestly cannot pick which one is my favorite one, just because I need to let them rock for a little bit longer. Of course, they just came out 3 days ago. Mm-hmm. But Lil Baby is on pace. His next album, and what I'm honestly thinking, because I sat home and I thought about this, and I don't know if you remember this the way I know Kari will probably remember. You remember I'm Me by Lil Wayne? Mm-hmm. He highlighted how after the Carter 2, they snubbed his ass. He got no Grammy nominations. Last year, he had the Grammys and left me in Miami. I'm honestly feeling like his last album is Carter 2-ish. Yeah. And this next album we get from Baby is about to be fucking incredible. This is going to be the album where he'll get his Grammy nominations. Yeah. And he'll win. He got snubbed all year the same way they snubbed Carter 2 by Lil Wayne. And that's the comparison to Lil Wayne that I'll make. Right. They snubbed him all 2007. All 2007. And then when it finally came for him to be a commercial success with the Carter 3, they threw him his flowers. They're going to throw Baby his flowers this time.
I can't wait.
Any baby talk?
Yeah. So Baby had the best year, 2020.
Baby, you're looking like my year
for sure. All right.
We'll get into it later, because I think we all agree that he probably had the best year. I was gonna say like who, without saying Baby, who else had one of the best years. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
But yeah, just the new tracks. Everybody crazy. I think everybody is better than On Me. In my opinion, I just like the way he was snapping. Like I feel like he's grown, and I think Keith had said this the other night when we was in here. He was saying like from the first albums, he just didn't really think Baby like could really flow on the beat the way that he flowing now. Like he's grown, he's matured, like he's perfected his style at this point, and
he found himself type shit.
Kind of leads to what you were saying. Like his next album probably gonna be his best work.
Absolutely.
At this point, you know what I'm saying. So I agree. He definitely had the best year. You know, it's crazy we ain't had the pod. We couldn't even talk about My Turn. We haven't even talked about
My Turn is
album of the year, bro.
Like, bro,
for somebody, of course, like that's not in that conscious lane of rap, or now he's more transitioning into it, kind of to affect the culture with one album. I haven't seen an album from a trap artist affect the culture like that since Culture, maybe.
Yeah.
And even that doesn't have the same kind of lyrical effect. He is gonna transcend trap rapping.
Are we looking at QC as one of the top labels? Like, not
they are the best label in hip hop music since Cash Money.
Okay, thank you.
Homegrown
as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole, and a homegrown label.
Right.
Like, of course, they're not going to be able to stack with a Def Jam, Atlantic, or a major conglomerate like that. But as it pertains to that homegrown, like a Rockefeller or Cash Money, QC is the best thing we've seen since Cash Money Records.
Yep. Okay.
Even Baby said it on his verse on Everybody. He was like, he the hardest nigga out of Motown, because they
they the Motown family.
I was like,
I like that shit. I like that shit.
He was like, they don't even know what to pay me or something like that. He said, I was just like, talk your.
But then he was talking about he said something about $5 million for a check or something. He was like, I made 6 times that in the past 3 years. I was like, God.
Yeah, he going crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this next album is going to be something incredible, because just like I'm gonna keep taking it back to Wayne, but of course not in the you're that height stance, but after the Carter 2, all eyes were on Lil Wayne, every single eye.
Yeah.
So this next album, all eyes are gonna be on Lil Baby. They're on him now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stamp for sure. I can't wait to hear the track. Have y'all seen the snippet where he and him and Harden are in the stew, and he going crazy? He snapping on it.
No,
bro.
I saw Harden brought him a Richard Millie.
Yeah, and a honey bun.
A honey bun with a honey bun. So I got a honey bun with some honey buns.
Oh god.
And he said,
he's a mess. But yeah, Baby had one of my favorite songs of the year too from my turn. It ain't even like the ones that we bang to, like Emotionally Scarred or Grace, none of that.
Listen,
This Catch the Sun is really one of my favorite tracks this year.
For real?
Boy, that's one of my
I gotta go back and
spin
spin it. I gotta go back and spin it.
That's my favorite. Like, it may be my favorite Baby song that he dropped this year. I mean, like I said, I'm just saying from like my standpoint,
like a personal standpoint. Like, I'm just saying, like I'm surprised. I probably heard the song because it's on that album, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I think I know. Oh, here you go. Hold on. I don't know if it's gonna. Make sure this ain't no bullshit.
Nah, that what is it? R.I.P. Kobe, or what was it?
24.
The one with Meek Mill. No, the snippet with Meek Mill.
And Baby.
Just go to Snapchat real quick. I mean SoundCloud. Do you have SoundCloud?
Oh no, I don't have SoundCloud.
That's one of the ones that we sent. Like,
let me pull up on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I remember. Oh my god.
Oh, it's called Kobe, right? Or
yeah, I
like
listened to it.
Yeah.
No, they deleted it off there. That's why I said you got to look it up somewhere else. They deleted that tweet.
The tweet.
I went back to find it.
Boy, he went crazy on that song.
It's called Kobe.
Something like that.
R.I.P. Kobe or something like that.
Yeah, it's called Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe.
You remember his verse, bro? Oh my god.
Oh my fucking gosh.
I got the her right here. You got it?
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
This holiday.
Wow, you gonna send me ads? Wow, he just said he had it. That's crazy.
Alright, here you go. Come this ain't playing?
It's gonna let us play, especially because it's not out yet. But unless QC shut us down.
Oh no, they must have took it down.
QC.
Carter, try playing yours. It ain't playing on mine.
That's
my goodness. Are we fucking for real?
That's an album song.
Yeah, we looking at the best rapper. Like this is going to be some shit that we don't even realize what we're looking at right now. We calling him the best. We don't realize what's going on right now.
At all. Like, I'm mad this audio is bad on this video.
He's on a legendary run right now. Yeah, that 808 smacking.
It's gonna be a club banger.
Look at James. I'm telling y'all, this album is going to be insane. I'm about to transition just because we got to move on.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about who do we think is the best. I'm sorry. I mean, and even though they giving this spot to Baby, I mean, even though they taking this spot from Baby, I will 150% say maybe influence culture wise, Meg's had the best year besides Lil Baby.
Yeah,
it's apparent.
I was gonna say Meg.
I can't think of anybody else that's had a better year besides the Griselda niggas.
Dirk.
For sure.
Oh.
Okay. I'll say Dirk.
Dirkio for sure.
And y'all don't listen as hard as I do. Them Griselda niggas have had an incredible year. That's what made me finally realize that when the club bangers are gone, that niggas are gonna have to sit down and force to listen to what's real, which is why that real sound, even with Lil Baby, he's realized the club bangers haven't been what the thing is right now because everybody's in the house. To the club. Yeah, everybody's in the house. So the real is back. But I think Megan has had probably one of the best years of this year. She just broke records. I was gonna get into my next point. You good over there?
I said, damn, cousin.
My fault.
Meg is the first female in history to have three Billboard #1 songs in the same year. WAP, she had Savage, and then she had Body.
And the cold part was WAP her song?
No, WAP was Cardi's.
Oh, I was going to say the cold part is all of those are hers with features, not her own feature.
Yeah, but I knew that was Cardi's return. That shit was going to go #1.
Yeah.
Got me, swallowed me, dripped down the side of me. Yeah, shout out you.
Okay.
Shout out you, baby.
Okay.
You freak.
You animal.
Drip down inside of me. But she's I hate that this shit has moved on to where the females in rap are getting their flowers, and now Nicki can't get her flowers, but it's cool.
But the good part is the only one that really don't pay homage to Nicki is who would she be? Cardi. But everybody else still show love. And
that's gonna be a beef that I think will turn around in one day.
Yeah, I think they'll have all three of them on a song.
The rumor is that Cardi and Nicki got a track out right now. I mean, like they got a track right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's been out for a minute though.
I'm about to say
like that.
The
that
buzz,
rumor.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think the person that could bring them together, I don't know if she give a fuck or not, is Beyonce though.
Hell no, Beyonce not finna.
I'm about to say Beyonce, fuck y'all's beef.
No, like she ain't.
She
I'm not
could do
talking
it.
about
Yeah,
no
she's
sit down.
she
I'm
could-
talking about on the song
Oh, I'm thinking that the only way that
to squash it. Hell no, I don't care about that.
the same way, Jay-Z will schedule a fucking sit down and end the beef, but I'm saying like Beyonce could do that exact same thing, but
If Beyonce wanted to go crazy, well, she go crazy
if
all
she
the time.
cared enough.
Next album, she could be like, shit, I'm throwing Nicki and Cardi on this track.
Yup. I mean, she not gonna do it because she know the rap game and she know niggas think it's like this suckerish to the same way that who was it?
On Motorsport?
Somebody who was it? That it was a Wayne Pusha track that it was supposed to come out, but he pulled one of them off of the song. Who was that dropped that shit?
Was it 2 Chainz? No.
Was it Chainz? It might have been Chainz.
Who was out on the track?
It was supposed to. He had a feature from, or was it Rick Ross? It was Rick Ross.
It was Rick Ross.
He had a feature on a song that was it was a Lil Wayne shit from his last album, but Pusha was on it too.
And Pusha said some sneak shit, I think.
Yeah, I think they just left Pusha on it or left Wayne on it because he was like, they haven't deaded that beef, so I'm not gonna be the one to just throw these two niggas on a track together and do some crazy shit. He could have, but it's solid not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, she could. If Beyonce was like, look, this who on the track,
She could press a
I
button.
really want y'all to,
over.
and it's over. But I don't know if she care enough. But if she wants something that's gonna break the charts crazy, that would be a button push.
That's the thing though. When Beyonce don't care about.
I'm about to say she's gonna break the charts crazy anyway.
Yeah.
But that's like records type stuff, like breaking records, in my opinion.
So was Lemonade.
Yes.
She said it. She said if I gave 2 fucks about streaming numbers, I would have put Lemonade on Spotify.
She did say that shit.
She don't care about
I love Beyonce.
they just so bossed up, bro. Like,
It's Queen Black Excellence.
oh God.
Well, since we talking about the queen, let's go to the king.
Jay-Z? Yeah, I was just speaking on him because his birthday just passed, 51 years old.
Oh.
And I wanted to highlight a lot of our rappers is getting killed off. This is what it looks like when
You stay out the streets.
he was in the motherfuckers. Like
For
probably more than some of these fake gangsters that get knocked off do now.
fake gangsters.
But it's just when you can maneuver through the game and you're able to stay alive and you're able to progress in this game. This is the benefits you reap from it. Kanye, Jay-Z type shit. Like imagine. I'm not saying that he could be that or would have been that or anything, but imagine a Pop Smoke or anybody that's passed at 50. The billion is possible.
Yeah.
It's just about shit making it home at night.
Making it to 50. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say staying out there.
And it could happen.
Yeah.
But
his
salute
resume is crazy, bro.
Salute to the fucking best rapper in rap.
I'll say the GOAT.
Yeah, his resume is outstanding. I seen a picture on his birthday. They said like everything that he's done.
His stat line type thing.
He's done a lot.
Yeah,
so
a lot. And I've even been noticed saying it, like, even if it's not musically wise, he has progressed the hip hop culture more than anybody else. Like, I've been noticed saying, yeah, it's progressed hip hop musically or whatever. Mm-hmm. But as a culture, and even creating these Kanyes, these J. Coles, that Rockefeller, it's incredible. Rihanna, it's incredible. Yeah. It's incredible.
Still miss you, Rihanna.
On me, somebody they keep posting that shit, y'all. Did I have that on there? That she dating ASAP? I didn't put that on there.
Rocky.
I keep fuking seeing Rihanna updates. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck unless this album is out, fam.
They about to drop a track.
Right? I love you, Rihanna. I love you. I don't give a fuck about any of this news, and
I'm not. Who loves you?
Yeah, I'm not a female, so like, I love that you getting bread with Fenty. Shit, I need an album.
I'm saying, can we get some?
Oh God, like, she dropping a male's Fenty line.
Yeah, I mean, I seen that, but I'm talking about, can we get some music?
On me, like, can I get a track? Shit, drop something old.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we still gonna get a Cole album before the end of the year.
You think so? Do you know something we don't know?
What you been studying?
Outside of, he just said that the fall off was coming 2020.
Yeah,
and he's known to
and then
drop,
the fall off came 2020.
That boy dropped December 31st.
And he's known to come like on a late December drop, just like how he did 2014. So like, it's possible.
If he doesn't, 2021 is going to be the most insane fucking year I've ever seen.
Music,
and the way Drake dropped that line, and I didn't really think about it in BB King freestyle. I want to be at the first motherfucking Future concert out of the pandemic, because when Mask Off comes on, it's going to be fucking insane.
Bro, this shit gonna be crazy.
I just need that energy back.
Yeah, just good spirits.
I'm not even a concert goer. I need that energy back though.
Him, bro.
What if Future brought the nigga out for the remix? I mean, brought out Kendrick for the remix.
We'll do it. We'll take it.
I ain't got a halo.
I got a halo.
That would be vibe.
Yikes.
But yeah, hopefully things get back to normal next year. But regardless, it's still gonna be a lot of drops next year.
For sure. If shit didn't get back to normal next year, rappers can't wait anymore at this point. I've seen the Chatty House full of fucking producers that are just bored.
I mean, trust me, it was a lot of albums that was gonna drop this year.
Absolutely, we were getting Rihanna's album this year.
We were getting Cole. We were getting Drake.
We were getting Kendrick.
Yeah, we was probably gonna get Drake.
We were supposed to get What a Time too.
We getting the same way that Laugh Now Cry Later was built for this. It was built for an album dropping this year.
Exactly.
It was built for.
That's why he had to come out and say like January is coming.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is a really early song for a January release.
Yeah.
He wanted to drop early. He wanted to drop sooner.
He wanted to drop in November.
That song was too hot not to put out.
He wanted that Take Care time. He was gonna drop in November. I'm dead set on that shit.
Yeah.
Certified Lover Boy was already in the works.
Without a doubt.
And he's going crazy. That nigga's back like you remember when he tore his shit in his knee? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's back on that shit. He's back on the brace, back in the bed, recording from the bed.
Y'all see that boy keep the heart part in his head faithfully to that album drop.
You saw Adonis's braids with the hearts.
That was clean.
That shit was clean as hell.
I was like, oh my
That's it,
God.
bro.
I like the heart part, but if you niggas go out and start doing the hard part, like the paid in full one from Views, I ain't jacking that.
Nah, you got that one,
cuz I'm gonna let y'all have it.
I'm gonna let Drake be the only one. If I see one of you niggas with a hard part, and there will be hard parts, it just won't be us. But if I see any of you niggas our age with a hard part,
That's your ass.
You can't come to anything else of ours. Like,
At all.
No weekends, no functions, no nothing.
You can't be trusted.
Nah, no hard parts. No hard part niggas
Boba.
around. Except for the boy.
I'm glad we ain't do that. Remember we supposed to do the brunch like how Hove had his brunch?
Yeah.
Next year gonna be the time to really have that joint, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna. I want it to be done on. I told y'all. I want to do like a Labor Day in the Hamptons type field thing.
When Labor Day?
September.
Money gonna be up.
We're gonna be back right like goddamn September.
Money gonna be up.
Man, and I'm not even talking about fucking money. I'm talking about like we're gonna be back outside.
Niggas is back
September. Oh my god. Y'all getting the shot?
I gotta do the vaccine.
You getting the shot?
Hell no, I'm not getting that shot, bro.
I don't know. I might get the shot.
Yeah, we know you getting it. Y'all stay vaccinated.
Nah, that's them. I ain't had a flu shot. Goddamn 15.
I don't touch that. But we gonna
I don't even like needles. But they gonna make you show verification for a lot of that shit before you get in the building.
Yeah, I know. Photoshop, baby.
And they said that it's coming in 2 installments, like the HPV shot. Like you gotta get like. I guess you don't want to be protected, but like the HPV prevention one, like it's like 3 different rounds. You got to get one shot, come back in 2 months later, get the next one. But the COVID shot, they said it's gonna be given to you in 2 installments.
But I don't know.
And I've seen some of the patients from the clinical trials. They said that whole like for the first night, they jacked niggas' fever up to like 102 for like 14 hours.
Okay, and you're okay with that?
No.
And you think that was gonna get me to take that motherfucker?
My fault, bro. I lied.
Nah, I'm gonna let you take it first. Have this bitch and be in this bitch and with hives.
They thought the shit came on my Twitter, and after this we'll get back. It came on my Twitter that George Bush, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama were gonna get the shot.
Bro,
to like I love Obama, but man, fuck that. You think Obama was gonna be the reason why we ain't got that shot?
No, you think I believe y'all were taking the real shit?
Exactly. They're getting placebo shots. Get the fuck out of here.
That's water.
On me, like
they getting a normal flu shot,
right?
On me, bro. Like
they getting a chicken pox shot.
I ain't
fuck
watching.
out of here with that shit.
That wasn't going to encourage nobody.
Watching them get the shot. They're not getting the COVID shot.
I would say throw them hoes in the bucket, shake it up, and let me see who's gonna grab it first.
I want to be standing next to him to get the same shot. Damn, I had a hiccup. My fault. Don't laugh.
I would say damn, tighten up, boy.
My fault. Y'all ready to move into the darker shit?
Sure.
Let me get my headline up. Y'all heard about G-Herbo?
Stupid.
G-Herbo surrenders to fraud case. Let me go. According to a report from TMZ, G-Herbo has turned himself in to authorities after his fraud case that alleges that feds allege lasted 4 years. Herbo illegitimately obtained over $1 million worth of goods of services. That's for shit like luxury vehicles, private jets, limo services, even designer puppies were among some of the opulent purchases Herbo made and ran up with his alleged fraud scheme. And they said that he did it all off of fraudulent cards for wire transfer fraud.
But my thing is why, bro? Like,
now, of course, this is still alleged.
No, he turned himself in.
I mean, but just because you turn yourself in doesn't mean you're guilty. You can plead. That's just to make sure you're not wanted and running from the cops.
I get it, bro. They tell me you either did it or you got or somebody gonna take that charge for you.
Of course, all of this is alleged. What the fuck are you doing buying designer puppies with wire transfer money? Granted, 2016 G-Herbo is not the same net worth of 2020 G-Herbo. His boost kind of happened in that 2018-19 range. But holy shit. And the feds get rid of nothing. So like all of these charges, when people see charges, they think this shit just happened. No, the feds have been watching your ass for years. And when you're an icon like that, I don't know why you don't think you're under the radar of everyone. Everyone. Especially the hip hop police. Fucking right.
That's that Drewski one, and he watching the videos.
What?
Like when Drewski acting like they're the feds, he's like, "Oh, he just told on himself, Mary."
Oh God!
He's like,
no, but like,
who's not gonna catch you?
It was a conspiracy for a while until it came out that it's true. Especially in New York, they have units in the police specifically to target rappers.
I believe it.
They just sit and watch
Niggas-
social media.
niggas tell
all day.
on themselves.
I was gonna say, like, bro, if you think about it, niggas be
And wire fraud, wire transfer fraud is probably the most what's a word for like stupid? I mean, like not get. That is the easiest way to not get like to. There's no transparent. Like this is completely transparent. That's what I'm saying. There's no way to hide
it unless you
wire
have some encryption
transfer
code or some
fraud.
shit.
Yeah, like wire transfer fraud. You're gonna get caught.
You're getting snatched.
You're getting caught.
That's why. But it'd be so stupid. Everybody on like I don't follow and block everybody. But if a nigga in that motherfucker talk about who got Wells Fargo and had it open for
Who got Wells Fargo, Bank of America,
Chase, I be like,
I
bro,
get you $5K right now.
Bank of America, we going up today.
on me, I'm like, bro, if y'all don't get up,
You guys,
block.
Oh God,
I see what y'all on.
Like, nigga,
designer puppies.
I don't get it.
I don't get it at all, bro. Like,
What the fuck?
fuck them little poochies, whatever y'all call.
For real, like, it just don't make sense to me, bro.
What the fuck?
That's y'all boy.
It don't make sense.
At all.
What is a designer puppy?
Like one of them like exotic.
You know, like them dogs
Like
that
the
Chelsea
big-
was buying and
The
shit.
big ones.
Yeah, like the
$5,000
big, like the bullies. You got
bulldogs
the
and
French
shit.
cheese
Like
and shit like that.
purebreds,
Yeah.
type shit.
Okay.
I just, and I understand ties, but like having street ties still, which we'll get into more with the Casanova thing. But with this type of shit, this isn't even the type of thing that's like I'm bound to my streets, so I gotta put my work in. You don't have to do any of that shit. I bring shit like this always to the thing. Like, all right, you're a business at this point. You're an artist. Oh, you gotta leave that shit behind. This isn't even street shit.
That's just dumb shit.
This is just finding a way around pain.
I'm saying that's just greed.
Yeah, no cap.
It's greed.
No cap. And I got love for G-Herbo, and this is never hate because I love G-Herbo. But yeah, like this should not be true.
Yeah, it just
Hope
don't
not.
make sense. Yeah, we'll see what comes out with it, but it just don't make sense.
It just shouldn't be
stupid, bro.
happening. It just
Yeah,
shouldn't be
like-
happening.
You shouldn't even be doing that.
At
They say
all.
it was like for flights and shit like that too.
Yeah, like hold on right here.
Like, nigga, if you ain't got bread for a
G-Herbo,
flight,
whose real name was Herbert Randall Wright III, turned himself in yesterday afternoon after the news broke that, and he's already out. He's posted bail already. Was using stolen IDs and credit card information to make luxury purchases over a 4-year span, limo services, private jets, and even designer puppies.
like, bro.
And it was like the hotel accommodations when he was out in these places. He's buying like, all right, bro, you could. I understand you, G-Herbo. Like when we out of town, we ain't got to roll around in the Rolls Royce.
Yeah,
Like, bro, if you don't get your ass in the Chevy and sit
That
your
nigga called Vinny.
Hey, shout out VIP Lifestyle.
Yeah, shout out DFW VIP Lifestyle.
You better fucking call it Uber XL, nigga.
On God,
me, like,
call it
bro,
Uber
what?
Lux if you want to ride like that. Call it Uber Lux.
Like, real talk.
Niggas want to be stupid, bro.
Crazy, boy.
Totaling in $1.5 million worth of wire fraud.
That boy better go
That's
to
the
the
type
bank.
of money that's never getting away. Like your 10K scam might get away.
Yeah.
The 1.5 million is not getting away.
They been sitting on it.
Sitting,
Like you said.
watching them stack it. They just
Absolutely.
building the. They've been building the case for
That shit
4
wasn't
years.
going nowhere.
And he was probably about to do one more transaction, and that's when like, nah, we finna get him right here.
Yikes.
We got him in action.
I'm gonna snowball this, of course. In the Casanova's case, the rapper Casanova was charged with conspiracy and a gun count in the case that alleged members of the untouchable Gorilla Stone gang. Did y'all see Casanova got put up last week?
I see him turn himself in.
Yeah. So his gang has basically, and this is really gonna suck. His gang, or the gang he's been tied to, affiliated with, they getting hit with RICOs. Like they all getting hit with RICO charges.
Dang.
And some of them even go up to murder. But it says Casanova is not charged with slaying, but faces 1 count each of conspiracy to commit racketeering. Racketeering, if y'all don't know, is RICO. That's why I was dumbing it down.
Yeah.
Conspiracy to distribute controlled substances and a gun possession charge. Of course, he's a convicted felon. And the thing that I think he'll get off on this, maybe, is just because when you're cast, there's gonna be people. There's D-Rock for you, and I've seen him. He was just recently released from prison. I mean, within the last 5 to 8 years. Speak specifically about how he wasn't doing anything or wouldn't do anything. He understands the opportunity that he's been presented with to change his life and the people around his life. And I don't know. I just hope a lot of this shit isn't true. But what they said with this one is, and what I talked about earlier with Hip Hop Police Watching You, some of these charges span back to like 9 years ago. They've been building these cases for like 10 years. And they just came to collect on them. So
I don't know why people don't understand you're being watched, regardless.
You are a business.
Your name is Casanova LLC.
Bro, and
two times.
That made me think about something I seen on like social media. So it was like, I want y'all's opinion on it from like the aspect of the law enforcement. It's like when they sit and build a case on you like that, like in the end, like it's worse for the person. And they was like, if they just like came and arrested them, you know, when they first got their little bit of information, they might have like saved the person's life.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about that?
It's a give and take, because of course, like if they would have caught him in his first year of shit, it would have saved him from 9 years of bullshit. Maybe we've been able to learn from that. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, we live in America. They're gonna give you free will. You have,
quote unquote.
Well, no, maybe not freedom.
Right.
You have free will to fuck up.
Yeah.
So, and if you think about it, like you, even a police officer or a lawyer or something like that, and you're building your case, you want the
big shit.
I'm about to say, you want the ounce of marijuana charge, or you want the RICO? Right. What looks better on your record as a lawyer or a prosecutor or something like? They want the RICOs. They want to take you for everything, and especially, I'm not even trying to make this that kind of thing. Especially the African American man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just feel like it's definitely worse that they sit there and let it build up, because they want to see how far you think you can go, and they're gonna see how far they can get. And of course, you know, it's all about taxes, percentages, all that other behind the scenes stuff.
What can we take you for?
Right? They don't even look like that. Like if I book you on something, your bail is $100,000, or if I book you on this thing that's 10 years down the line, your bail $2 million. Let me go ahead, cop that $2 million off you real quick.
For sure, absolutely.
So it's all about taxes and stuff like that. And whenever they hit you, is whenever you be like, all right, I'm done, or you doing too much. So either way, you getting caught after that 10 years.
I think it's Corey. I think it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But like, of course, some people only see moral standpoints for things. We live a different kind of life, so we're able to see the business aspect of it. And even if it's not right, the police or lawyers or whatever it is, they're a business. And the same way you want everything out of your business, or you want the most, or the most you can get, they're gonna do that the same way. It just happens to be to our detriment sometimes.
Yep.
No, y'all great. I just wanted to see how y'all felt. Just throwing a little
Yeah, good question.
dab in there.
Little
You feel
wrench.
me?
All right.
Am I looking up this ugly ass album cover you talking about?
No, yeah. All right. I want y'all to look that up too. And I've been in plenty of fucking chatty house conversations about this shit, and that it's a huge issue to people. And I want to see if y'all see anything with a problem with this right off there. Don't look at the quote. Just look at the picture, Kari. Just look at the picture.
Which one?
Right there, the first one. Click on that. Do you see anything wrong with the picture? And I'm gonna get into it after.
I already kind of saw like a couple days ago
Where they going with it?
What made people mad, but like
I don't understand.
What, they talking about the kids?
No, if you can see a problem with it, what are you saying?
You said what, Car?
They were talking about the black girl. That's all I remember seeing, but I don't see no issue.
Do you see any problem with the cover? I'm not saying I have a problem. I have a problem. I'll let you know my stance after you tell me yours, because I'm already privy to this.
I mean, the only thing I can see is the kids. Like, how come it's all just straight? You know, they look like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't see a problem. Just off first glance.
All right. So the issue that arose that somebody started in this house, this chat house room.
I don't know what the shit on this sleeve means.
I personally, I don't see a fucking thing wrong with the cover. But someone arose an entire big issue that turned into something huge. Number one, about that black woman's legs being there. And they basically tried to make it like Jack Harlow is basically making himself like the great white hope in this picture. Like, I'm the shit. I'm signing autographs for these little black kids. Granted, there are white kids and kids that aren't black in that picture too. And I was able to speak, especially like personally, with the guy that created this cover, and teams like his team that drew this cover up together and were there for the photo shoot. And it was a huge controversy. They tried to basically say that because you couldn't see the black woman's or the woman's body, that he was sexualizing her leg. And I was speaking with black females in that thing as well, and they felt like the men just had a problem with it, because every black woman I spoke with about this had no fucking issue with this.
Okay.
Like, absolutely.
I was about to say they're stretching.
They were like, all right, we've seen videos of black women that are rappers themselves with less on, shaking that ass, pussy in the air, and they were like, y'all getting mad, and this girl has a whole dress on. Y'all and they didn't like the fact that he's using black women.
They just don't like the fact he white, bro.
Yeah, they don't like the fact that he was using black women. I was like, well, damn, what if he likes black women? Y'all, did nobody think maybe Jack Harlow likes black women? That he's already expressed several times he likes black women.
It's clearly he in the culture for a reason.
They were like, but why does he have to? Why does he have to make himself this? What rapper isn't gonna make himself this shit on his album cover?
I was gonna say, nah, I don't see no problem with it, bro. I just was looking for something just because you said that people.
No, yeah, that's why I was trying to see if y'all saw a problem. Kari, did you see anything that's like a true problem?
Not at all. Off first glance, nothing. After our conversation, nothing.
Nothing even.
And I was like, the guy that I was speaking to, his name was Ace. It was his concept, and he was like, I'm there the entire shoot. There's plenty of pictures in here that are not of, like, her legs aren't even in this. He's like, we didn't shoot this with a digital camera. This is an actual film camera. So there's like 400 shots. This just happened to be the one we used. And then he was like, I met all of these little kids before, and what happened is when this started, the black kids, not because they're black or anything like that, it just happened this way. They ended up pushing the other kid out of the way to get in the shot, to get in the picture, because they were like, well, why is it just little black kids? Why are there no white kids? There's a white kid right there with his fingers smudged on the glass, right directly, like adjacent from Jack. And he was like, no, he just got pushed out of the way during the photo shoot, and everybody else jammed up to the front. So that's the way that happened. It was a huge controversy to where the chat house, that one chat house room, had this shit trending on Twitter. Everybody had an opinion on it, and I'm like, man, why? Because he's white?
People be reaching, bro, like, especially during these times.
And this nigga can rap.
Yeah. Especially during these times, you know, black people want to try to hold on to everything, but we still also want to be a part of everything. So what's ours is ours, but what's y'all should be ours too.
That's what I'm saying. And I just think they blew the shit. I just wanted to see if y'all had any comment on the shit.
Nah, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
All right, we can move past that.
That's it.
Yeah, that's really it. I don't really. We had Boosie on there, but I don't really care to get into the Boosie lawsuit.
What's with McMill?
Just that it was two different things. Because we were out of the pod, we didn't have pod. So the signing kids thing, and that was kind of tied into the video I sent y'all of him with the kids selling the water. I didn't show that video.
He gave like 8 kids $20 of water, $20, and told them all to split it.
Yeah, there were some kids in Atlanta, I guess, that he had drove by, and they were outside. You know, you'll see some kids outside for a benefit, maybe it's for a basketball team or something like that. But these kids, they're trying to sell water, so they ain't got to sell work. And they selling water, and I'm sure this water didn't cost $20, but they wanted some bread from Meek Mill, and he gave them $20 for the waters. And they were like, man, you got no more money? And he was like, man, y'all split that. It's a dub. And, I mean, I understood that because y'all selling waters. I'm not paying this much for some fucking waters, even though I am Meek Mill. But somebody brought up, they were like, if they were strippers, you would have paid the tuition.
Yeah.
But
granted,
he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. Like, people look at niggas with money and be like, "Oh, you got money,
yeah, like
you gotta do this."
Like Mark Zuckerberg, like, why did you only donate $1 million to the coronavirus? Bitch, that's $1 million. I don't care if I'm worth $1 billion. I donated $1 million.
And Meek Mill probably didn't even take the water. He was just like, "Here, go 20."
Exactly.
Nigga, if you really a hustler, you can go re-up by 18 more cases of water. Now you got 24 times 18, and you gonna flip that.
You see this nigga, man?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You just gonna go flip that.
Yeah, you could have bought a whole new pack of water and split that bitch down with the fam.
Yeah, y'all can go get some Skittles. What the fuck?
I mean, they was like 13. Shit, take your ass to the corner store with that shit. Y'all
better get a pizza, nigga.
Oh God, no, they wanted that Nate Robinson pack.
Bro, shut up.
Y'all touched on it though. Like, people just be pocket watching when it comes to like famous people.
Absolutely.
And I get it, but yeah, like you said, like, nigga,
this is a dub for a water bottle.
I know. And maybe he didn't have bread on him at the time. You know, you just never know. Like, nigga,
I'm saying, nah.
I'm trying to get this.
I was saying he had a hundo.
I was like, okay, Cardi.
Cap. He had a hundo.
I was like, you know, he got a bag of
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, bro. It's just like at the end of the day, like,
I just think
out of people's pockets.
He's still out of pocket. Nah, but it's more so on Meek because him and his team was the one who was recording the kids. The video came from inside the car.
That's what I was gonna bring it back to the other Meek Mill. You saw him tweet that he's ready to give all of these Philly artists a deal.
Yeah.
But they gotta kill their beefs in the streets first. How did y'all feel when he got backlash for that? And did y'all see the backlash he got for it?
No.
Like, there was a lot of it. I understand this too because it's code mentality. That he was like, all right, I'll give a lot of these Philly artists record labels, like record label deals on my label, but y'all gotta squash these beefs on the same shit like King Von or something like that. Like, if I'm signing you for $1 million deal or something like that, and the investment goes away because unfortunately you're murdered in the streets, I lost my whole investment. So I want y'all to dead these beefs before I sign you. And the streets took it disrespectfully, like this nigga smoked my homie, and you want me to dead my beef with him just so I can get the deal? I'm supposed to compromise that for the deal, and that's a lot of.
That's not even on me. That's on the people.
I understand the street mentality though. I understand it, but when it's time to grow, when it's time to truly grow, you got a choice to make, and either you can be loyal and still in the streets, or you can leave the streets.
Because my thing is, he ain't even saying be buddy with that nigga. He just saying get out the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People just don't know how to grow up type stuff.
And he's seen it. You know what I'm saying? He lost Snoop. He lost a whole million dollar investment.
A prodigy.
And in the I'm sure he's thinking about in the grand scheme what that would have been.
Nigga,
that would have been NBA YoungBoy.
He probably think about that every day, bro. And not just business, bro. They had a relationship.
Absolutely, that was like his little brother.
Yeah, like he really was gonna take him under his wing. So like, I get it. It's another thing, bro. It just come down to like with us, we can see both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that just on Twitter just be commenting sometimes and just be like, bro, shut up. You don't even understand. Like,
stop.
It don't even make sense. You can't even comprehend what he's trying to say. So like, just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Or let somebody explain it to you.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, if I'm looking at the long term, as far as like my return on investment, bro. Like, I want to have somebody that I know. God forbid. I mean, we don't know when it's our time. But if you can not put yourself in a
violent situation like that, like I'm gonna make sure the guy that's my investment is good, clear of anything that's gonna put him in physical harm.
Right, and you gotta think Meek has done it. You know what I'm saying? Meek was in the streets.
He's seen it. So why are you not listening to the man with the blueprint?
You know what I'm saying? Like, he made it out. He got rid of the streets maybe to some extent to still be alive. You know what I'm saying? To get his bread. Now he trying to put somebody else on. I get it. But, like, I don't think it's an issue. But I'm not a street nigga, bro. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel disrespected.
But you've been in them rooms. And
I mean, I get the
there's
conversation.
a point in time where that code was really something even to us. But, It's just about growing.
It's just, to me, I'm not dying over a street or a block, bro.
I mean,
no, hell no.
And that's but that's what them niggas is doing.
That mindset keeps us down.
Yep.
It's the same mindset that keeps niggas from being a millionaire or a billionaire.
You gotta think about
tied to they care more about the tie to the streets, and I understand it. I understand it. Yeah. I understand it.
No disrespect, because I rep where I'm from.
Like, yeah, I understand it. It's just
that mentality.
It's just somebody said it was either Nip or some other rapper, but it's like we be banging for streets that we don't even own. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, the streets don't care about you.
The streets ain't gonna make you a bill.
Have y'all ever heard a white boy rep his street?
Yes.
Yeah.
You thought you asked them?
No, y'all. I'm talking about a real white person. Y'all talking about these little fake want to be.
No, I heard some real white niggas rep their street.
Yeah. You said real white niggas, bro. Hell no.
You talking about people we know, or you talking about
in general, like just not even rappers. You don't see. We don't know where Mark Zuckerberg from.
That mentality keeps us down. People want to say.
That's what I'm saying.
They stay so loyal to.
Y'all niggas try to be
to the hood.
Yes,
I was gonna say it's a different thing because people rep where they from. Yeah, but as far as like a mentality on our side,
I'm talking about like banging for that whole like.
Yeah, it's a difference though. Like,
well, yeah, they don't have gangs because. I mean,
that's all.
No, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like Adam Sandler and his homeboys ain't boosting that they from 33rd or from 58th or whatever you want to say. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's why
then again, they didn't grow up like that.
Yeah, it's not a comparison because we grow up differently. It's a different like culture aspect.
They never had a struggle at all.
Yeah, like niggas.
So how does that?
Because all right, they've now you turn me into activist, Ronald. Now I'm about to have to go here. They pushed us out of the good areas to where we're forced to grow up in the hood. And then
I'm not even going back there.
No. I'm just bringing this all together. And then the music that we listen to only tells us to stay down for the hood. So that's all they hear. So when niggas decide, I'm not gonna be like, when they hear somebody say, "Dead your beef with your op," they have a tie to it because that's all they've known. They didn't ever know that type of mentality to even be tied down to their street.
And that's my thing. Like, it's so much exposure and understanding to different shit in different ways of life that it's your fault that you still have that mentality.
It's their fault, but it's not 100% their fault.
How so?
Because when you're born into that, it's different than somebody, like I just said, like an Adam Sandler, that's not born into the mindset or a culture that tells you to stay down for your hood. You don't. They've never even had that type of
right.
Talk
but
with
you
people.
got a nigga. You got multiple niggas that stay down for their hood that's telling you to not do that shit.
Well, they didn't really.
You got the Hove. You got the Meat. You got all of these staples who talk that shit about, you know, knocking the nigga off and all that shit, and then telling you and ask you to get up out that motherfucker.
I mean, that's a different conversation that I'll definitely have with you when we turn these fucking mics off. But
all right.
Y'all got songs of the week?
Yeah, I do. Mine is Meek Mill off that Quarantine pack. I think it's a game featuring Vori.
Song of the week, New Streets, Benny the Butcher.
My song of the week is Booty Girl Club, Larry June.
Booty Girl Club.
Hey, this is a good ass first part back.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna cap.
Oh God, we killed this off.
Yeah.
We potting on it,
I mean, we potting. The real Potter's back.
Oh,
we
God.
back.
Harry Potter. What you talking about?
Fuck you mean?
Hey, we finna catch y'all next week. This was episode shit. We'll find out when we done recording.
I was gonna say.
Your boy Roderick out.
Your boy Chef Happy.
Young Rory.
Hey man, we out. Yeah, we potting, man.
Man.